How to stop procrastinating. This is actually how to stop doing it. First of all, procrastinating is, you might do it but not know what it is. It's when you think about doing work but don't actually do it. So you think about going to the gym but you don't do it because you can't be bothered, you're lazy, whatever. You think about going on a run, you don't do it. You think about revising for an exam but you don't do it because it's going to be hard. That is what procrastinating is. So this is going to teach you how to stop procrastinating so you can do the work and improve your life. First thing you need to understand is your brain is convincing you that not to do the work, and you always listen to your brain so you don't do the work. But you have to remember that your brain is the reason you're addicted to porn. Your brain is the reason you've missed so many workouts and you've not got the body you want. Your brain is the reason why you always eat the junk food over the healthy food. And you keep listening to your brain, and your brain is the reason you hate your life. So your brain clearly can't be trusted because it hates you. So why would you listen to it? So now you should feel a sense of anger towards your brain, because it's literally, you'd think it'd be against it, you'd think it'd be on your team, but it's against you. It's trying to make your life as worse and as easy as possible, pretty much. So the next time your brain makes you procrastinate and convince you not to go to the gym, remember this and think about all the harm it's caused you in the past, all the harm it's given you in life, and decide to ignore it because it's clearly not for you. And just start hating your brain when it starts giving you these thoughts of not going to the gym, thinking of excuses. Tell your brain to just shut up and just go. And that way you're the winner and the brain's the loser for once. Don't let the brain get its way this time. So if you do this constantly, it'll become easy. At first it's going to be difficult, but if you keep doing it, like anything in life, it's going to get easier and easier and easier. And eventually you're just going to defeat your brain and you'll be able to just do the hard work all the time. You know it's going to be difficult, but there's no excuses in your mind because you're just going to go and do it. So it's you against your brain at the moment. And when you start thinking about doing the work, going to the gym, for example, your brain starts thinking of all the hard stuff that is like associated with that. So going to the gym, your brain thinks of the hardest thing to do with the gym before you do it. That way you're not going to go to the gym. So it thinks of the hardest exercise you have to do that day at the gym. And it's like, oh, you've got to do this exercise, so you might as well not go. And you'll listen to it, right? Because you're like, oh, yeah, you're right, I don't want to do that. And so it's just going to convince you not to do it. Instead, before your brain has time to process these excuses, just go. Just do the work and ignore these thoughts before they even pop up in your head. When you realise you start getting these thoughts, that's the moment where you just have to go, before you just stay in bed and let your brain convince you that you shouldn't go. So before your brain has time to do these thoughts, just go and do it. Now, don't think of the task as a whole thing. Think of it as step by step. So instead of thinking of the brutal leg workout at the gym, for example, think of it as one small step each time. Think of it as step 1, getting up out of bed. Step 2, getting changed in your gym clothes. Step 3, putting your shoes on. Step 4, leaving the house and walking to the gym. And before you know it, you're at the gym, you're warming up, and you're ready to do this tough leg session. But at first, when you're laid in bed, you can't bother to go into the gym. If you're just thinking about that tough session that is going to take a lot of energy, you've got to get there, get changed, do all these things, you're most likely not going to go. So think of it step by step. Can I get out of bed now? Yes. Can I put my clothes on? Yes. Can I walk to the gym? Yes. And by the time you know it, you're already there doing it. So this makes this big task seem less scary, so you're more likely going to do it. So your brain can't be trusted at this moment. Think of it step by step of the hard task and you'll be more likely to do the hard work.